What's up, guys? Last week I saw the Black Phone 2. Not as many people are going crazy about this one like the first one. I personally like it. Like, I like it on its own. And I think if they never make another Black Phone movie ever again, this is a good two movie duology, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's a good two movie set. Like, you made a good first one. You can say you made a great first movie. Good second movie that ties everything up and gives everyone's closure. This movie takes a while to get going. But it focuses more. I feel like it focuses more on the sister than it does the brother. And I feel like they both get their like closure moments, and everyone gets a good closure moment. But it does focus more on the sister and the brother. And I think that they both like you got to remember this movie's set in the 70s or the 80s. So like they're gonna have that old school like playground type of talk that's like for them saying fuck is a really big deal, because like people say fuck so much now that it's just like that's another thing when you watch like older stuff, like them, like the way they talk is always so like schoolyardish. And I think that the Black Phone movies, like, they really do a good job of that. Whoever's writing is doing a really good job of that, and Scott Dickerson's doing a really great job on the camera. Like, everything always looks amazing. Everything's always a good shot, especially with all this snow. And like most of the movie, like a good part of the movie takes place at night, but you always see what's happening. And I know people like to complain, especially when it comes to television, that when it comes to Hollywood properties lately, that things always look so fucking dark, and we don't have that problem in this movie. And I feel like most big movies don't have that problem, but I always want to give praise to it where I can. Ethan Hawke is a grabber. He comes back. He's more towards the second half of this movie. Like I said, this movie takes about 20 to 40 minutes to get really going. Probably closer to 40 minutes to get really going. It is an hour and 56 minutes long. So that's why I'm saying it takes its time to get going. And I think that was more them trying to justify why they went to this camp, to put them in this position to be at the to be at the behest of the grabber, and to be in his in a position for him to actually get them and hurt them. You know what I mean? Because up until they got to their camp, it was all sleepwalking sequences and Finn going through his own thing. You know what I mean? So, man, like I said, I really do like this movie, and I do think that on a rewatch, when you watch both these movies back to back, you'll just really appreciate what the message they were able to tell. You know what I mean? And another thing, because I did a review on this movie like when it first came out. I remember I did a review and I talked about how the dude was a fucking pedophile. And people were like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like, it's a horror movie." Like, and Scott Dickerson's come out and said he's a fucking pedo. Like, he's touching these kids, and that you can show it without saying it. And like, it really fucking sucks that you gotta actually say this shit nowadays, man. Like, it's a horror movie. Why does he have to say out of his mouth this dude is touching these kids without it being fucking obvious he is? Come on, man. Like, it was so obvious in the first movie. It's even more obvious in the second movie. Like, just stop running from reality. You know what I mean? I know so many people that if no one says it out loud, then they can run from the reality of it. But come on, why did the guy have to come out and fucking admit it? Why can't you just like, I know he probably didn't want to have to do it, but like, god damn it, if people are gonna keep running from it for all these years, and I guess he has to say it, and he has to get it out there so it's known. But yeah, the Black Phone 2, I'll give it definitely a 7 out of 10. I really do think it ties both these movies together beautifully, and there'll be a great back-to-back watch. So yeah, Black Phone 2, 7 out of 10. Peace.